Hello everyone, my name is Ravi Vishwakarma and today I am going to present my presentation on Business Insight 360 PowerBI Project. So further any delay, let's start it. This is the core page of our project Business Insight 360 presented by myself. So going deep dive into our project, we'll go through this index. Here we know about Atlic hardware and its business model, problem statement of Atlic hardware, as data set that use in this project, data modeling, business terminology words that use in this project, my roles and responsibility in this project, dashboard that created for project, and insight and recommendation for Atlic hardware at the end summary. About Atlic hardware is a global fast-growing company that sells hardware products such as mouse, PC, printer to various customers, including Best Buy, Amazon, Staple, and Flipkart. The company utilizes multiple channels such as retailer, direct store, and distributor. Then these stores sell product to end user. Atlic hardware also have adopted an omni-channel sales strategy. That means it uses both platforms to sell its product like bricks and mortar and e-commerce. A problem statement of Atlic hardware. Atlic hardware relies on Excel for managing its expanding data volume. That's become challenging to manage from traditional way, and handed efficient data analysis to actionable insights, leading to significant business setback in Latin America region. Acknowledge this, senior executive have find the urgent need to invest in diverse data analytics solution to drive better decision making and enhance business outcome. Data set used in this project. In the left side, you can see here we have dim market, dim product, dim date. These are the dimension table, and below a dimension table, there are these fact tables like forecast monthly, like sales monthly, like actual estimate. So first we'll understand about dim table, and table that have not repeated data, not transactional repeated data, called dim table, and fact table are that have transactional repeated data, repeated value, called fact tables, and few below some supporting fact table like fed cost, gross margin, and other security. These are data set used in this project. Now we'll talk about the data modeling in this project. In center, you can see these are some fact tables surrounded by dim tables, and this dim table also surrounded by others. In the left side, you can see this arrow directing to other dimension table. To this whole structure we call Snowflake schema. So in this project, we have used Snowflake schema stars and star schema for data modeling. Now we'll know about some business terminology but that used in this project like net sales, gross margin, and gross margin percentage, net profit, net error, absolute error, financial fiscal year. We'll know about fiscal year that every company have different fiscal year for their organization. My roles and responsibility in this project: as a junior data analyst, I have to create comprehensive PowerBI dashboard for department like finance, sales, marketing, supply chain, across market. This solution provides clear visualization to enable a stakeholder to gain insight and make informed decisions for Atlic hardware. Action taken like data integration preparations, data modeling, KPI, and dashboard. In data integration preparation, import data from CSV MySQL into Power BI, clean and transfer data using Power Query. Data modeling like applied a mixed star and Snowflake schema to optimize relationship for performance and analytics. KPI created like net sales, gross margin percentage, net profit, and forecast accuracy. These are KPI created for this project. And dashboard like attractive visualization like filter charts, geomap, grieving chart, scatter charts to analyze and provide external insight for stakeholders. This is the homepage of our project. Here you can see Business Insight 360 left side, and we have fresh data date October 2024, and we have sale data loaded until December 2021. These are the views like finance view, sales views, marketing view, supply chain view, executive view. Below we have two buttons, one for support and second for information about this project. Now we'll go through this finance view. And above you can see these are the buttons to navigate for the pages like sales, marketing, and others views. These are the three KPIs that created for this project: net sales percentage, gross margin percentage, and net profit percentage. And below, BM stands for benchmark. And so these are the level for KPI. Like for net sales percentage, we have a benchmark of $111.37 million, but it performed very well. It performed $267.98 million. It performed very well, and that's why we have this white line and the red line. These two red lines showing that we didn't perform according to our benchmark. So in gross margin percentage and net profit percentage, we are below from our benchmark. Okay, left side this section is related to filter time. Here we have a last year versus target year, selected year like 2019 to 2021. We have a quarter, We have a year to date and year to go. These are the filter, like region and market, customer. If you want to see any specific customer, you can apply filter on that. Segment and category or product. We have abbreviation like benchmark, last year, LY for last year, gross margin, net profit change, and all value would be in this project in $1 million. So net sales performance over performance. In this chart, we can see that this dark blue line showing that December 2019, we had a benchmark with 14.73, but it performed $41.40 million. So it's mean it performed a blue from our benchmark. It performed very well. And this chart, top, bottom, product and customer by net sales, also showing net sales by region, by category, by market and product. These are the primary parameter you can apply to see net sales, and this is a value like in millions dollar, and change would be in percentage. These metrics show the profit and loss statements. Like you can see selected year 2020 benchmark change and change percentage for every product, like gross margin, net profit, net profit percentage, and all other. Now we'll navigate in sales view. This is again the left side pen, a filter pen, where you can apply any filter. Okay, net sale performance over time. This is scatter chart show the relation between gross margin percentage and net sales over the time period. So this blue dots showing the epic region that have a more net sales, and this purple color dot show the Latin America that have a good gross margin percentage. So this is this scatter chart show relation between this region, and this is the second chart of sales view. Here, this is the donut chart. This show the COG means cost of goods sales. That is the 62.9%, and we have a gross margin 37.10%. That clearly indicating that we have a low gross margin percentage in most COGS. And here we have pre-invoice deduction like 23.7%, total post-invoice 26.73%. That is a clear indicator that we have to increase our gross margin percentage and decrease the COGS for increased profit. This matrix in this chart, this matrix show the relation between customer versus product. Here we can see net sales, gross margin, and gross margin percentage, and the difference between benchmark and gross margin percentage. So here Amazon have a good gross margin percentage and net sales, and followed by Atlic store, Atlic exclusive. Now we'll navigate in this marketing view. This is scatter chart also show relation between net profit and net sales. Here we can use this. We can switch between gross margin and net profit. So we'll switch in gross margin percentage. Now we have a relation between, and this is scatter chart, we have a relation between gross margin percentage and net sales percentage. So this is the showing the for relation between segment, like, and notebook have a more net sales percentage. This below net sales and gross margin verification chart showing that we have a two chart here. One is pie chart and second is a column chart. In column chart we have $99.4 million of gross margin and minus $101.71 million of operation expense, and net profit is minus $2.29 million. It is very less, and it is clear indicating that we have a more gross margin, but due to operation expense we don't have a net profit. So it's indicating that Atlic hardware have to find a way to decrease operation expense and increase net profit. This chart shows the relation between market and segment. Here we can switch between we can use toggle button and switch between market and segment. So in category we can see the net sales, gross margin, and the net profit percentage by category, by segment as well. And if we want to switch in market, so we can switch, and here we can also can see by market as well, like Australia and Bangladesh, and by region as well. So here APEC region have a more net sale, and Latin America have a less net sale, and we can gross margin as well, like gross margin also less in Latin America region, like 30.96%. So now we'll switch to supply chain. This is for executive of company people. So here we have a forecast accuracy, net error, and absolute error. This is the KPI for this. And blue we have a label like last year. First for forecast accuracy, like last year was 86.45%, but this selected year 2020, it is 72.99%. And net error last year was $0.6 million, but this year 492,000. So it's indicating that we have a below from our net error. So it is a positive indication for Atlic hardware. This red line showing that we are not chasing our parameter like for forecast accuracy and absolute error. The last year absolute error was $1.55 million, but this year, like year 2020, the absolute error is 6 million. That is more higher. This chart shows the relation for forecast accuracy last year. This is the yellow line showing the last year forecast accuracy, and this blue line showing the selected year forecast accuracy. So if we can see the deep 15.42% forecast accuracy, and last year it was 86.41, and this column showing the net error $1.31 million. Key metric by customer like forecast accuracy and forecast accuracy last year, net error percentage, and risks. And key metrics by product like networking have a more last year it was 81.50%, but this year a selected year 52.5%. So we have a huge difference in forecast accuracy from present year to last year. Now we will switch in executive view. This is for executive people of a company or any organization. Here we have a KPI like net sales, gross margin percentage, net profit, forecast accuracy. We know that this red line showing that we didn't match our benchmark. Like for gross margin, like it was 41.2%, but it performed like 37.8%. Net profit benchmark was 2.21%, but it performed minus 0.85%, followed by forecast accuracy. But in net error, we had a benchmark $111.37 million, but it performed $267.98 million. It performed very well. That's why we have this white line that it's showing that we have in surplus, or we can say ahead from our benchmark. Now in revenue contribution, if we see division wise, so PC division have 32.6% of revenue contribution. If we see as a channel, so retailer channel have 68.75% of revenue contribution. Key metrics over the year, like for selected year 2020, gross margin is 37.10%, net profit is minus 0.85%, Atlic hardware market share is 0.4%. Then revenue contribution over the year, we all know that Dell have always market dominant, but in selected year 2020, Atlic hardware have 7.6% of market share. Now we'll know the top 5 customer, like Amazon is on number 1, followed by eStore, Atlic eStore, Atlic exclusive. Amazon have a revenue contribution is 18.6%, followed by eStore and Atlic exclusive. Here we have top 5 products like AQW high powered D2, followed by AQW high powered D1, and they have a revenue contribution like 5.4% and 4.4%, and followed by rest. So the sub-region performance. So we can see that ROI region have a more revenue contribution with 24.8%, and market share of Atlic hardware in this region is 0.6%. India have a revenue contribution 24.21%, and here we have a gross margin that have decreased. This is line from previous year that have decreased, and net profit, net error, and Atlic hardware have a market percentage in India region is 0.8%. So we can see that market percentage of Atlic hardware and the reason why I display like India, North America, Northeast America. And one thing to notice that Latin America have a more least revenue contribution with 0.7%. And if we talk about Atlic hardware market share in Latin America region is 0.0%. That is very least. Atlic hardware have to find a way to increase market share percentage and revenue contribution in that region to give good offer or other way. Now, insight and recommendation for Atlic hardware means decision making, financial insights, region performance, market share. Atlic hardware can now make data-driven decision by tracking financial performance, analyzing sales trend, and improving supply chain efficiency. Financial insight: the financial dashboard indicate annual gross margin growth. However, net negative net profit highlight a need to reduce operation costs for better profitability. Regional performance. In the Latin region, a sharp decline in net sales and gross margin in the networking segment contrasts with significant growth in desktop segment, signaling a shift in focus for reduced allocation. Market share. Ethnic hardware market share from 1.1% in 2021 to 5.9% in till December, signaling a positive market share traction. In this project, we have used stars method like situation, task, action, and result. Atlic Hardware overcome data management challenge by integrating source into Power BI and designing dashboard for finance, sales, and supply chain insights. This solution enabled data-driven decision, improving operational expense, highlight key growth opportunities for Atlic Hardware. Thank you everyone for watching this presentation. If you have any recommendation, you can give me suggestion over LinkedIn or GitHub. Thank you so much.